Hello, Bubbly Bears. Here's to another fabulous week of learning. This week, we're going to be exploring the letter X. Exiting X, exiting X. So let's get right to it. Remember this book? This is my XYZ book, but we're only going to focus on the letter X. So let's see what little X does today. Little X had a box. I will find things that begin with my sound, he said. I will put them into my sound box. So little X found an X-ray machine, An X-ray is, when you get an X-ray, it takes pictures of your bones on the inside of your body, like here, an X-ray. Excellent, said little X. My X-ray machine can see inside things. I will take an X-ray of my hands. And look at that, X-ray of his hands. This is the X-ray picture. Excellent, he said. The X-ray shows the bones in my hands. He put the picture into his box. So X-ray. I would take an X-ray of my feet. Excellent, said little X. The X-ray shows the bones in my feet. Then he put the X-ray machine and the X-ray picture into his box. So boys and girls, now he's calling the friend Y. So now let's see. X does not have a lot of things that start with the letter X. It says, in this story, little X placed the letter X in front of the word X-ray to make the word X-ray. But in some words, little X has the Z sound. Can you read this word? Say xylophone. Xylophone starts with the letter X, but it makes the Z sound. All right, let's take a look up here. Say xylophone. Say exit. There's an E that comes first. Exit. X-rays. Explode. Excavate. Exercise, and another picture of a xylophone. Again, X does not have many things that start with it. Xavier. If you have somebody named Xavier, you have someone that you know in your family whose name is Xavier, that starts with the letter X also. All right, let's go right on into our X activity like we always do. And then, let's go back. Let's learn how to make the letter X. Where do you start your letters? At the top, at the top. Where do you start your letters? At the top, at the top. If you want to start a letter, then you better remember to start it at the top, at the top. So this is upstairs, remember, downstairs, and the basement. So let's look at uppercase X this morning. Long line, long line. Long line, long line, long line, long line. You try it. Long line, long line, long line, long line. What do you notice about the letter X? The lines are not straight, are they? That's exactly right. The lines are slanted. Lowercase x, stay downstairs. Small line, small line, small line, small line. Small line, small line. Again, if we were to stand up the letter X, do you know what letter we would get? You guessed it, the letter T, lowercase t. But let's keep working on the letter X. All right, now for our X activity. Today is Monday, so we'll keep trekking with the letter, highlight the letter X. So here we go. You're going to trace uppercase X and make your own with quality. Trace lowercase x and do the exact same thing. And over here, you're going to be X detectives and locate the letter X. Remember, it needs to be done with quality. Quality work is your very best work, okay? So now, your work looks like this when it's done. There we go. And I located all the letter X. Now, let's keep going. The next activity you're going to be working on with the letter X. Upstairs all the way, long line, and remember those lines are slanted. They're not straight lines. All the way across is upstairs. Stay downstairs for the letter X. Look at my book. Look at my book. Oh, look at those lightning words there. You notice there's nothing there, so you're going to write that sentence with quality, and then I hope you draw yourself showing somebody your what? Your book. Look at my book, okay? Here, I drew a picture just of a book, but I want you to put a little more details in yours. Look at my book! Exclamation mark. Show some expression and excitement. All right, let's do another X story real quick. You see the letter X here. On the front, you see there's a doctor looking at those X-rays as we talked about earlier. And there's a picture of an X-ray. Remember, X-ray takes pictures of the inside your body. There's a picture of a box, because box ends with the letter X, boys and girls. There's the exit sign. means you're leaving. It doesn't start with X, starts with EX. Lots of words that have X in it begins with EX. There's a picture of an axe, a fox. Here we have a picture of mix. Look at that. She's mixing something. The number 6. And we have exercise, which you should be doing every day also. Let's listen to this poem. The box. What's in the box? An axe, some wax, or a fox? Will an X-ray show what you want to know? What's in the box? An axe, some wax, or a fox? Will an X-ray show what you want to know? I hope you heard those rhyming words. Did you hear box and fox as I did? Did you hear show and know and wax and axe? Excellent job if you heard that. Now, let's look right here at these 2D shapes. What kind of shapes do you see? This is a big picture of a big square. And those are what? That's Sandy square and Tommy who? Tommy triangle. Remember, a square has 4 vertices or angles, corners. And triangle has 3. You are going to work on this X activity called fox in a box. Fox in a box. You're going to trace some X's, make some uppercase and lowercase. And then you are going to cut your shapes out. And you're going to complete the part of the fox inside the box. When you're done, boys and girls, it should look like this. And we just saw a real picture of a fox. So make your pictures look as real as they possibly can. There you go. Fox in a box. All right, let's keep going with our X activity. We have our lightning words, is, for, on, and my. Let's picture walk and see what we're reading about. There's an X-ray, an X-ray. Here, X marks that spot. You see that? There's an X location telling where you are. Kisses, kisses. And you also have, she has a lot, doesn't she? All right, let's read this book. X is for X-ray. X marks the spot. X is for kisses. I have a lot. Say spot, lot. Those are our words that rhyme. You know that you're going to circle all the X's with a what? Crayon, and circle the lightning words with a pencil. Good job. Last book, XYZ book. Let's look at what they tell us about X. X is for X-ray. X for X in box and fox for X. And then on the back, we skip all the way to the back. A fox wearing socks is hiding in a box. A fox wearing socks is hiding in a box. You see that? And you see the words fox, socks, and box. Great job. Your last activity for the week, you have a big letter X. X is on the xylophone. Remember we said xylophone starts with the letter X. Sounds like the Z sound, but it's a xylophone. You have 4 pictures, but only 3 begin with the letter X or end with the letter X. So you have X-ray, axe, xylophone, and orange. I hope you heard one that didn't really have any parts to do with an X. You're going to color those pictures and cut straight up. You're going to glue them beside that huge X, and you're going to get all of that colored with quality. And here is what quality work looks like when you're finished. There we have it, bubbly bears. There we have it. So remember, X is a unique letter. Doesn't have a lot of things that start with it, but we know it makes the sound. Happy X week, everybody.